Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. There's the whistle, and here we go. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Mbappe. Oh, super find.
Rummenigge! His score! Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Good read. That's great positioning. So good for him.
No question, that's a foul. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Pedri. Griezmann. Griezmann gets flagged offside. Quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. And they're back on the ball again. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that's a throw. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Kubo. Kubo! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's there to belt it away. Alexander-Arnold made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Griezmann. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Nesta. Cleared without hesitation. Beckham. And it's Nesta. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Always onto this. The ball has bounced loose now. Has another go! That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chiellini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Van Nistelrooy is onto it in a flash. Odo. He's going to be disappointed with that. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Cafu. Well, they can break here. Kubo. Yamal carries the ball down the right, and he cuts out the supply. And Van Nistelrooy! They've scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Kimmich. Well-timed, excellent interception. Chiellini. Griezmann going face-to-face with his great rival. It's Pedri. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's run loose here. Into the box. And here's Yamal. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Now he's off and running. That pass isn't the best. Beckenbauer. Beckham.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Van Nistelrooy. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the first half is done. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 inch. Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. There's the whistle then to start the second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Kubo. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, that's fabulous. Nesta. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Van Nistelrooy.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
That's been cut out, well played. He's picked his way through.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And Just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
We expected better, and so did he.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Substitution on the field, number 11.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Number 20, Griezmann. Coming on the field, number 9, Bale. Number 17, Nedved.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pedri. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Beckham. Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Nice ball, and he's in here. And the shot! In he goes again. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Rummenigge. Rummenigge has got himself a free kick. Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Oh, he's been caught now. Shot goal! It's in! And they're back in front. And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
The goal.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Gareth Bale.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Engages and forces him off the ball. Getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. It's a pretty loose pass. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckham. He's had it nicked away. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He is through here.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Beckham. That's a decent clearance.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Bale. And that's been drilled in. And that was very necessary. And reclaimed it in a trice. Pedri. That's not going far.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rummenigge is herring after that one. Now it's Messi. He's got away. Played out towards the right wing.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Chiellini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Bale. It's a sweet ball
Two
there.
added minutes has been indicated.
That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Yamal could try cutting inside here. Very nicely done.
Substitution on the field. Number 23, Beckham. Number 10, Pedri. Number 13, Nesta. Coming on the field.
And he's managed to gift it
number
back.
6.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Rummenigge
And a quick
claiming the Man of the Match
announcement today
award,
that memorabilia
and there
from
is
today's
very
match
little
is
room
now
for
on
argument.
sale in the Stadium Hall.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A
everybody,
clear
and
night,
welcome
all
to
the
today's
ingredients for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. Szoboszlai. Mbappe, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Beckham. Now it's Pedri. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
I think in Christian Abbiati, you have one of the best Italian goalkeepers of his generation.
Must be.
Yeah. Oh, on the international scene, he's a
Great chance! No, he couldn't get hold of it. And we have our very first corner. Header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Odo. Oh, can he get onto this? That looks a cracking ball.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking here to chip it through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's a good ball played into space. Could move up a gear here. Neither side yet able to find the net. No way through. And it's Messi. Costa Curta.
This is the time you need that pace.
Messi. And he's managed to get free. Beckham. And it's Vieira. Vieira gets a foot in here. Rummenigge. Abbiati will lay claim to that. That was good alertness. Now it's Pedri. Nicely weighted ball. Schneider. Vieira.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Lovely feet. Tries to get it clear. Costa Curta. Well, that is one way to stop him. Chiellini with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Chiellini has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And that is going out for a goal kick. Beckenbauer picks it up from the goal kick. Cafu. It's a throw-in. Costa Curta. Van Nistelrooy. 15 minutes till half-time.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Fiddles it through. And he's had a hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
that's just playing it safe and simple.
Now there's... and the finish! Goal! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
After 36 minutes is number 23, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi.
So we have our breakthrough.
Lionel Messi.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beckham with the foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned. Now it's Hazard. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Szoboszlai has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Petri. Oh, what a ball! Defending of the desperate variety. Shot a goal! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Goal.
That's wonderfully done.
After
Crisp hit,
42 minutes
true
is
finish.
Hazard
Number
simply
21.
knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived, and boy, did he hit it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Chiellini.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
We are into stoppage time. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, right place, right time. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. So the last big chance, perhaps, before half-time.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper.
And we hit half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right
Please be
on the
reminded that
edge.
drinking
At
is only
half-time,
allowed in the
it's
areas
one
shown on
each.
this map. Thank you very much for your
And we
cooperation.
are up to the break.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. There's the whistle then to start the second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Messi. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
That'll be a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Schneider. Coming on the field is...
And that's definitely not his best.
8, Nedved.
Interesting ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. They've played it short. Foot in. And now a sudden chance to counter. Beckham. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Rummenigge. Conte. And they can counter here. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Conte. He's a sharp little ball here. Pedri. Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's the chance to counter. Costa Curta. Rummenigge being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion,
attendance for
Peter,
this match was
they're going to really test the referee's
71,898.
patience from here.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Adams. Rummenigge has created one goal already. And back to the goalkeeper. He's gone for goal. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. There will be a throw-in.
Substitution in progress.
Oh, that's nice. Costa Curta does really well to win the ball there. Serginho moved on forwards. Good ball over the top. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't.
It shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! And the comeback is complete! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlly.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's good vision. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Van Bouten makes the interception. And it's Messi. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he welcomes it in. Ronaldo is flagged offside.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Abiati can pick that up. He has found the way through.
That's good play from him.
He is just caressing the ball. And he has been fouled there. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again. Beckham is eyeing up his options in the middle. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Cafu gathers from the goal kick. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Messi, very much a man of this moment. And it's played forward. 5 minutes left on the clock. Nicely intercepted.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Griezmann purring through the gears. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. This is their second corner of the game. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, shooting chance! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot. And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Beckham. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
Fellow attendees,
Your reflections then, Jim.
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a match
everybody,
that
and
will really
welcome
get
to
the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. So it's away we go then. Oh, easy pickings there. He's through here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And he was alert to it. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, no joy this time. It's an inviting-looking ball, that.
Now here's a fine representative for the fullbacks union, Peter.
Massimo Otto.
Yeah, it's going to be vital if he imposes himself early, I think, on that flank. He's got great quality on deliveries, as we know, and they've always been a massive part of his game.
Somewhat off target. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, perfectly measured that. Leicester does really well to win the ball there. Beckenbauer. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Bale. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Messi gets flagged offside. And he's there to retrieve it. Should changes him with that pass. Schneider.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. That's a little off target. Out for a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Conte. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. No luck with that dink over the top.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Goalkeeper's ball. And here's Schneider. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Good spot, he's seen the run. Now it's Messi, and he's running through. A lot of space ahead of him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Beckham. Mbappe. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That has been cut short. Rummenigge finds himself offside. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Messi, he's got away. Oh, such a clever touch. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Haaland. Beckham. And Beckham! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Chiellini wins the duel this time. That's a nicely weighted pass. And they've caught Reed. He's having a hit! They just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Always onto this. Keeper's ball. And the referee brings the first half to a close. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Bale. Number 8,
Here we go again, then.
Number 9.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Number 14, Hugo. Number 66,
Messi gets into some space.
Alexander-Arnold.
He's through here. Van Nistelrooy. Cafu. That's a decent clearance. It's ended up in no man's land. Conte could move up a gear here. Threads one in. Nesta calmly anticipates. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Now it's Messi. Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, it's terribly wayward. Deftly away. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, that's fabulous. In by... Tries a header! No, not the best of headers. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. Lovely bit of skill. Climbs up big. Another header, but again the same outcome.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with the service. They've just been very wasteful in the air.
Interesting ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, just the keeper to beat. Mbappe! It's a goal! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Number 11, Kylian Mbappe.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And he can clear it away. And that's been won straight back. Cafu.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here. He's gone for goal! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
No way through there. Cafu. Cafu is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Van Nistelrooy. And he's there to get it away. Cafu. That is Kane, put it away! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
So, time for changes
Messi.
on both sides,
Coming
actually.
on to replace him is number 13, Owen. Substitutions taking place.
Kubo. And he's had a hit! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now he's off and running. Rummenigge. Kubo. Beckham. And reclaimed it in a trice.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Kubo. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Real chance! And the lead stays intact, just.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
That's good play. Cafu.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Alexander-Arnold is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Beckham, that's gone loose.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Beckham goes sliding in. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
This could be their final throw of the dice.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
And he's gone looking for safety. Now it's Haaland. Beckenbauer. And that is that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the
Any
area
reflections
around
on
the
what you've
stadium
seen,
is
Jim?
strictly
Well, there's
forbidden.
no shortage of effort
Please
and
use
commitment
parking
from
provided
them.
by the
They were
club or
just
any other
undone
paid
by that
parking
second half
facilities
goal.
in the area.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of
Hello,
a match that
everybody,
will
and
really
welcome
get the
to
juices
today's
flowing.
match.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And we're underway. Aim forwards. Good read, needed to be. Deftly away. And it's Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He has found the way through. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Terrific save by Abbiati. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner.
Yeah, it may not seem important, but it is. I think the first corner can always set the tone.
An audacious attempt! And he's heaved it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's a little off target. Szoboszlai. Hazard. Messi. Oh, he's found him in space. And back out it comes. Done delicately. Cafu gets it away. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Lobbed in behind. And he gets rid in a hurry. They've played it short. Can he finish? And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's found a way past. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
So who's he going to be aiming for here? What a save! Terrific reactions!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. That's very neat. Szoboszlai. That's a decent clearance. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done. Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Messi! Van Balten attempts a clearance. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Well, plenty of early set pieces here.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Looks to clip it forward. And it's a goal!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Eto'o. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. The pass has gone astray. Messi has got himself a free kick. Kante deals with that comfortably. Oh, great hit! Really well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
After 27 minutes is number 8.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, he's very much the go-to guy. This is right up his street.
Great chance here from position. Szoboszlai! That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Kimmich. That is a great pick out. Caught offside that time. Pass just lacking in accuracy. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's found a way through. Now it's Messi! He's got a goal! And they get themselves in front!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
After 37 minutes is number 9, Lionel Messi.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Mbappe. Chance for the header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he's let fly. And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. That looks a good ball through. It's Eto'o! Anything! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go...
Neymar!
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And here's Messi. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Ball is over the line. That has not gone well. Pedri. Hazard. Danger averted for now. Nicked it back promptly. And that'll be the final action of the first half. And it has been a pretty crazy game so far. The game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that.
I'd like to draw your attention to the
Well,
screen
the
right now for
pickings certainly
information on
have
our
been rich in this
shuttle
first half. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Neymar. Coming on the field.
And that's the
is
second half started.
Number 14, Francesco Totti.
Cafu getting this one clear. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Fiddles it through. No luck with that dink over the top. And he cuts out the supply. That looks a cracking ball. Good effort from distance. Now it's Szoboszlai. Cafu charging forward, the ball at his feet. Just the talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Terrific save by Abbiati. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nedved going face to face with his great rival. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He's in a good position here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. Eto'o really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely
Attendance
marshalled.
for this match was 70,987.
Cafu makes the interception. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process.
In with a header! And he's kept it out. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitutions taking place.
Corner number 3 coming up. It's a mighty effort! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Chiellini gathers from the goal kick.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would...
He's one-on-one! Chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 4 coming up here. And now they can spring out of defence. Good ball over the top. Oh, that's fabulous. Didn't squeeze it through. And that's gone loose. Kante really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, super find. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo, and he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. Griezmann! Costa Curta gets good distance on it.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Quality ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Ronaldo gets flagged offside. Beckham. Out of play for a throw. Pass is just off target. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Conte. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position.
Well, he has great set-piece prowess. I think you know what's coming, but stopping it, another matter.
Beckham! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
He's found the way through.
There will be 3
Whistle's gone,
minutes
that's
added
foul.
time.
There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Costa. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bellingham. He's got Bellingham! Great build-up. It all deserves a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over
And
the
a
next
quick
30
announcement
minutes.
for the benefit of anybody who has found themselves
So
under the
90
loss
minutes
today.
couldn't produce a
Please
winner,
look at the screen
and
for
we have
information
extra
on how
time.
to find your way around this stadium.
Substitution on the field. Number 23, Messi.
Stern test
Coming
this
on
for
to
the
replace him
endurance, for the
is
character of the
number
players as we
18,
head into
Van
extra time.
Nistelrooy. Substitution.
Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pass somewhat off target. Looking for the run. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Beckham, chance here to counter. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Cristiano Ronaldo, and the shot! And somehow he managed to miss it. So, third corner of the game. Beckham attempts a clearance. Neto. And now a sudden chance to counter. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's just beyond his reach. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Hoisted upfield by the keeper, bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Nice, ended up in no man's land. Can he get onto this? Referee's given a throw. Totti. Ooh, delicate chip through. Cleared without complication. Neto. And that interception. And that's it for the first half of extra time.
Other attendees, this is a lost children's
it is coming down to those last 15
Please keep your
minutes.
eyes
And
on your
truly
children
a
during the
crystal
match at
affair
all
that has
times.
reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team?
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Beckham. Coming
Is
on
there
the
to be
field
drama
is
in these final
number
15
9,
minutes?
Schneider.
This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? It's a pretty loose pass. Cafu. Can he get it through? Van Nistelrooy has a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for the runner. Ronaldo is flagged offside. And it's lofted through here. And it's Beckham. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Looking for options for movement. And he thumps it clear.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. You wonder if that's it now, but
He'll try from distance. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Chip through. The final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you
Please
to take
be
a
reminded
penalty
that
for
drinking is
fear
only
of
allowed in the
appearing
areas
weak.
shown on this map.
You
Thank
can't
you
let
very much for
fatigue
your
cloud your
cooperation.
judgment.
120 minutes of action have taken their toll, but have proved inconclusive, and now this is it. Calmly, he puts the ball down on the spot. Eto'o shoulders the responsibility of the first kick. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Griezmann is the next man in the spotlight. Oh, he's managed to get it through the keeper.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
So this one to restore parity. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Bellingham will take their second.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
This then to level matters.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Beckham is third in line.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, didn't change.
So this one to restore parity.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve down and score that penalty.
And so the captain steps up.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
The margin of error is 0. It's in. Pick that one out.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Schmeichel must keep this out. This is match point. And that has lifted the roof. So it all ends in heartbreak, all the effort, all the exertion, all the exhaustion, and it counts for nothing.
Oh, commiserations, the definition of penalty
Those of you
heartbreak,
making their way
and
home
part
on
of the
public
game that we
transportation
find
today,
irresistible.
Please watch the screen.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening. The
today's
skies
match.
are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. That's played into space. Important interception. And they've got rid. He's through here. Kubo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Chips it through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Marquinhos.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
He could be in here. Owen. And that's gone loose. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. That's been cut out. Well played. And here's Eto'o.
Eto'o really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, that's an inviting ball. No luck with that dink over the top.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pedri. Now it's Owen. Oh, he's found support out wide. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Cross flung in towards the middle. And he's there to belt it away. And that's been won straight back.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Has a shot! Suarez is onto it in a flash. Still goalless. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And the finish! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Pedri is offering a right smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Cafu getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. No way through. No, it's Luis Suarez. Nicely intercepted. Messi. Out of play for a throw. Oh, good steal, he just read it. That's good running with the ball. Kubo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That looks a good ball through. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Nedved unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And it's Marquinhos. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Abbiati. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. In with the challenge. Decent hit! It's there! And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
The goal scorer after 38 minutes is number 8, Eden Hazard.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Szoboszlai. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. He steps in, and that's the end of that. There's a searching pass. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
And they're quick to get it back. Move it to the left. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Oh, that was a
2 added
brilliant
minutes
save.
has been indicated.
Suarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Costa Curta. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
And we come to you
Yeah,
now
I like the
with a
fact
quick
that there was a
request for
genuine
support
flow to this
for our
game,
World
as well as
Charity Fund.
intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the second half gets underway. A solitary goal. And he's had it! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Marquinhos gets it away. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, he's through the middle. He's had a shot! It's out for a goal kick. Cafu picks it up from the goal kick. Engages and forces him off the ball. Pedri. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's got away.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Szoboszlai gets over and intercepts. Neto is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to
The
be
attendance
the
for
route
this
to
match
quietening
was
him down there.
71,550.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Great ball, and he's in here. Cafu. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Szoboszlai takes control of it and he's on the move. Kubo. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
And it's Nedved.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That has been knocked clear. And the pass is intercepted. He is through here. He's there and gets it away. It's their second corner of the game.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Kubo. Number 6, Cafu. Number 9, Owen.
Although attempts a
Coming on the
clearance.
field, number 19.
That's what has to be done now, no
Messi.
question about it.
Number
They're
10,
coming again
Beckham.
and again.
Number
You know,
18,
the interest value in this
Cristiano
game might
Ronaldo.
just take off from here.
Substitution.
Referee has just said play on. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. No, that was never going to make it. That's a good ball played into space.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Luis Suarez.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Nicely worked. Now it's Eto'o. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And here's Bale. That is lovely. Quality ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That is a great pick out.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
He's in a great position. Caught offside that time.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on to replace him is number 7, Joshua Kimmich. Substitutions taking place.
And he's straight offside.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Stood up well to him there. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. How would you summarise what we've seen today,
Just a
then,
quick
Jim?
announcement.
Well,
We
that
would
was a
like to
hard-fought
inform you
win
that
with a defensive
CCTV is now in
masterclass. They
operation
backed
for
up
your
their goal
safety.
with a resilience that was first class.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Oh, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, we're on the way. Guerrero. Nice sequence of passes, this. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri.
And the finish! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Chiellini gets over and intercepts. And it's Neymar. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ambrosini, Rummenigge. Paris Saint-Germain leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Messi. Oh, he's through the middle. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pedri. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And it's Van Basten. Looking for the runner. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Eto'o. Schneider just eases him off the ball. And it's Neymar. Pedri gets into some space. Here, Pedri! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Messi. Rummenigge. Eto'o. He's chosen to go back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
And it's Schneider. Paris Saint-Germain are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. And the ball is out of play. And it's Messi. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Schneider. Messi tries to thread one through. Pedri. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Schneider. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. So much time and space here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's Van Basten! Oh, taken with style. And there's the goal they've been looking for. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Quick, decisive and unerring, a textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
And yes, it's him again. Paris Saint-Germain are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He could be in here. Oh, he's found him in space. And Baston. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, delightful ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And Baston. He's got the shot away! It's a lovely, neat pass. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And chance! They are rampant! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, really winded the opposition. You can see their manager.
Oh, what has happened? There's the shot! Oh, that's a waste. Good spot, he's seen the run. And the first half is done. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Paris Saint-Germain have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. And we are back underway. Neymar. And here's Van Basten.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Owen! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Messi. Eto'o. Chiellini. Oh, can he get onto this? And Ambrosini. Rummenigge. And it's Messi. Messi. Eto'o. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to...
Big chance! Can he put it away? It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Schneider. That's a throw. That's a sharp pass. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. You thought that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's an excellent interception. Schneider. Rummenigge. Rummenigge, well read, the danger is averted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Neymar. And That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Van Basten. Messi. Neymar. And here's Messi. Schneider. Ambrosini. And it's Van Basten. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Ambrosini. And it's Schneider. Schneider. Nesta. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Neymar.
Paris Saint-Germain have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Ambrosini. Shot could be on. Van Basten! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's had a hit! And that is a save of real quality. Not easy by any means.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
Neymar, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the pass is intercepted. Messi, Owen, Ambrosini. Paris Saint-Germain are coasting towards victory. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Lovely chance! He has done it! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's become a case of men against boys. And it's Van Basten. Neymar. Time and again they are repelled. Could be danger here. Owen gets through and it shapes to shoot. They've scored. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Van Basten, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling best. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. It's one! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Portugal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And he was quick to react. Portugal looking to pass their way through. Asllani, Barella, Otavio, now it's Rafael Leao. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And the keeper takes decisive action. João Neves, and now the breakaway. He's beaten the last man, and the shot! He scores! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
That has certainly made things interesting. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Mendes gets rid without sophistication. It'll be a throw-in. DiMarco, foot in. Now then, the ball's come loose. Asllani. Interesting. There's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Thuram really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Rafael Leao, midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And here's Thuram. That's Mkhitaryan. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Big chance! Goal! Inter! And they get themselves in front!
Portugal really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Inter Milan get themselves into the lead. Darmian. Pavard. Inter Milan finding their passes. Ruben Neves. Thuram. Portugal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening...
He's headed it! Corner number 2 then. Portugal has the chance to go the other way. Bruno Fernandes. Good-looking ball. Oh, delightful ball. Rafael Leao. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's in plenty of space here. Mkhitaryan. Dimarco. Dimarco going full tilt down the left. Climbs up big! In for the pieces!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Frattesi. No, he's not getting past him there. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. And here's Thuram. João Neves. Dimarco. It's a good foot in there. Could move up a gear here. Rafael Leao. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bastoni. And Aslani. Mkhitaryan. And that is a little undercut. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, and he's through the middle.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And a shot. Barella. Mkhitaryan. Martinez. Frattesi. Well played. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So off we go once more. Sommer catches it. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Now it's Thuram. Martinez. Martinez looking to add to his goal. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. No, that was never going to make it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And the shot! And that has skinned the post.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Frattesi. Portugal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least.
Big chance to shoot! It's in! Two to the good! They have breathing space! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Mkhitaryan, he is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Ashlani. And he's intervened well there. Ruben Neves. He can run onto that. Can he get away here? Chris. Oh, shooting chance! No mistake!
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Thomas somewhat off target.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Ruben Neves aims beyond the defence, and he's picked out the run. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the finish! Sticks it away! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more. Portugal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
We have ourselves a real game here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
DiMarco. Martinez is onto it in a flash. Oh, that's a key interception. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Martinez. Antonio Silva. That has been cut short.
Inter showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
DiMarco. That looks a cracking ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Barella. And here's Thuram. Mkhitaryan proves just a little bit too strong. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Ruben Neves powering forward here. That's good vision. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Ashlani. Bastoni. Oh, that's well spotted. Gently done. That's been cut out, well played. 90 minutes up and we will be back for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che è possibile fumare solo nelle apposite aree segnate sulla mappa. Grazie. Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 95, numero 28, numero 16. Lasciano il campo per il numero 31, il numero 6, il numero 7.
So our quest to find the winner continues. Mkhitaryan. No, he's not getting his way this time. Diogo Dalot did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That has not gone well. Darmian. And it's Darmian. Could be danger here. And he's running through. Rafael Leao. Has a go! Yes! He's done it! Late in the day! This could well be it!
Ha segnato al
All
quinto
over in
minuto dei
seconds.
supplementari.
That's what they can do to you.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football. And as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Portugal take the lead. Thuram. Portugal can breathe again. Just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And it's Mkhitaryan. Oh, red. Nice interception. And the counter is on. Ashlani. Martinez. Nice bit of trickery. He's got the shot away! Should have equalised.
Thuram couldn't quite put that away, but there's plenty of positives in how they've responded.
Matheus Nunes. Vitinha. Now it's Rafael Leao.
Ci sarà un
It's
minuto di
run through.
recupero.
Good ball over the top. And that's it for the first half of extra time.
Ricordiamo, signore e signori, che è
Yeah,
possibile
90 minutes
acquistare
long
i
gone,
souvenir
15
nelle
of an
apposite
extra
aree
30
dello
have
stadio.
also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? The hostilities have already resumed. Well, this really has been... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Portugal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Bisek. Some really good ball movement. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Ruben Dias. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Zielinski fiddles it through. Bernardo Silva. Darmian gets across to intercept that. Martinez. Oh, smashing header! He's got a goal! Stoppage time approaching! header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Inter Milan with themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
He's looking to set free a runner. And there goes the final whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.